Marcos Villegas here from the Wildcard Boxing Club with Freddie Roach, and of course we're here seeing Miguel Cotto work out for us ahead of his fight with Daniel Geale coming up on the 6th at the Barclays Center. I was just talking to a few people and they're telling me that Cotto looks sharper now in this camp than the other camps before. Let me know about how well you guys are meshing now that you have a few camps in the books between you and Miguel.
Yeah, we're working a lot better together. Everything's coming together a little faster, and this third fight together, and we've had two very good fights so far, and I expect the same in this one.
You know, looking at Daniel Geale, promoter Gary Shaw is saying that he's going to come up at 175 the night of the fight, that he's going to be really big. Is that a concern, seeing that Miguel's not really a natural middleweight, but more of a natural welter 154?
Yeah, we have no problem with that. He can weigh whatever he wants. Weight doesn't win fights, punches do.
So, tell me about this fight then. Do you see it going similar to how the Golovkin fight ended up with Miguel kind of pursuing him and making a miss and landing punches, or do you see a different kind of fight coming about?
Possibly some similarities to that fight, and a lot more on his toes and boxing a lot more and using his speed, and just not being flat-footed and just exchanging with his opponent, bigger guys so much. So the thing is, he's in a box and he uses speed and his angles, and he's doing very well with it in training camp so far, and I'm really happy with what we've done so far, and he's in great shape, so it should be no problem, I don't think. Geale's a tough guy. I mean, I did pick Geale because I wanted an opponent that would give us some rounds, and I think he will give us some rounds.
Is there a part of you that wants Miguel to do a lot better against Geale than Golovkin? Kind of like, oh, well, if Golovkin did it in 3, we can do it in 2.
Well, the thing is, no. I actually would like to see him knock him out in about 9 rounds, because I really want him to get some work in here, because we've been off for a year now, so I'd like to get some rounds in and get that rust off, and just after that, they talk about a couple of big names out there, so I would like to take those fights without another tune-up fight along the way, and just use this one, because if we get some rounds here, we'll be able to jump into a big fight right away.
Looking at big fights, obviously the one on the horizon is Canelo. There's a lot of talk about that fight, but Golovkin's another big name now that he's selling out arenas. You were at his fight with Monroe. Not a lot of people knew you were there. Were you doing a little bit of scouting? What did you make of his performance?
No, Peter Nelson invited me to the fight, and it's always fun to go watch him fight. I mean, he's a friend of mine. I mean, he comes in and says hello. We get along pretty well, and I think he's a very good fighter. And but I wasn't scouting him. I was sitting beside his manager, Tom Loeffler, and he gave me the same question. But I'm going to spy on the guy. I could just watch this on home on TV if I wanted, like I'm spying. So, but the thing is, he's a good fighter, and I think it's he's a good puncher, and it's a possible opponent down the line, I know, and I'll do everything I can to get my guy ready to fight him and to beat him.
In your opinion, what's a harder fight? Is it Canelo or is it Golovkin?
I'm not really sure. They're both, Golovkin is, older, and I mean, he's a better puncher early, but late in the late rounds the other night, he didn't look so great. And they said they took the punches on purpose and just to let the fans enjoy it and so forth. And that's bullshit. And if they let us punch him, we'll knock him out.